YouTube, what's going on? It's the Ginger Gamer and is the Fearless Gamer, and we are going to be doing a review of these Soul Republic V10 on-ear headphones. And the reason why he is here today is to give you guys a second opinion on these, because I know sometimes when I say something you guys might disagree with it, and that's to be expected because we're two different people and have two different opinions. So I figured I'd bring him into the video, and it might give you guys a little bit better of an idea about the headphones. So if you decide that you like him by the end of this video, I have a link in the description below to his channel so you guys can go check it out. And before we get into the actual headphones, we wanted to talk about the box a little bit. So
the box, when you first see it, you can definitely tell that, but they put some effort into it. They didn't cheap out on the box, so that's actually good, because when you look at a box, you don't want to judge it by the box, but if you see that they put quality into the box, then you definitely know that they put quality in the product too. So basically that's really all I wanted to say about the box. It's pretty nice. Just put that over here.
Okay, so now putting the headphones aside again, I want to talk about this pouch that it comes with, and it has the little Soul Republic logo on it right here, and it just opens up and you slide the headphones right into it. And to be honest, it's not going to protect your headphones from much at all. It's not going to protect them in the case of a drop or anything like that, but it might protect it a little bit from scratches and things. And to be honest, I feel it was really awesome of them to include this in with the product, and I think more companies should start adding little things like this in with it, because it's nicer to have, and it's good if you're bringing them or like traveling with them or things like that.
Could even just hang it up on your wall. Looks cool.
Yeah,
got a nice logo on it.
You could, and it has a little hole right here, so you could hang it up. They also came with a Soul Republic sticker, so that was pretty cool too. So now moving on to the actual headphones. Before we get into anything, I want to talk about the price, and these are about $130. So you can get them on sale at some places for as low as $80. That's how much we got these for, because they were on sale at FYE. So that was pretty awesome. And they're very, very comparable to the Beats by Dre Solo HDs, which go for about $200. And actually, I would prefer these over them, because they feel like they have a better build quality, and that's something we wanted to talk about for quite a bit of this video, because they actually have a really nice feel to them. They're really flexible, really bendable, and they feel really nice, and they feel like they would not break. And I know he has some opinions on this too, so I'll pass these over to him and he can talk about them.
Sweet. Alright, well, when I first looked at them, I was at school and my friend had them, and I think he had the K12s. Are these the K10s or?
They are the V10s.
Oh, V10, sorry.
The V8s are a little lower.
Alright, what's the highest one?
I think V12.
Alright, I'm pretty sure he had the V12s, but they're basically the same thing. When I put them on, they were really, really comfortable, but when I first looked at them, they looked kind of flimsy and looked like they wouldn't like hold up to anything, but I was able to bend it and they don't break. Like, the band is really durable, and other than that, it just really feels nice.
So a cool thing about this, actually, while we're talking about the band, is you can just take these right off, and it just slides right off, and you have the band. And you can actually buy the bands for about $20 to $30, so if you wanted to change your color, or I know they have some custom ones or special limited edition ones that you can get. And the actual earpieces go for around $50 to $60. It depends on which ones you want. And the cords are, I think, around $20 to $25. So you can actually pretty much build your own headphones with these. So that's actually a really cool feature that I haven't actually seen implicated by any other headphone makers. So now,
hold on. Now, say if you wanted to just like not have them on your head, but could you take these off and just have just the speakers and use them as like computer speakers?
Yeah, you actually could. So that's kind of cool. So you just slide the headband off and you just kind of place them where you want, and if they go loud enough that you can actually use them for computer speakers. They might be a little quiet for that, but I mean, if you have no money for speakers, that's actually a pretty good way to get some speakers and get some headphones at the same time.
It's a two-in-one deal.
Yeah. So now let's just do a little bit of an overview. So up here it has some leather, so it feels nice on the head, and it says Soul Republic up here on the headband, and each ear cup has the leather on it, so they are supposed to feel nice on the ear, and down here it has a little tiny L and a little tiny R, and honestly, I don't think those are placed in the best position, and I think they could have been a little bigger, so when you pick them up, you know which is left and which is right. But that's not really a big deal at all when you think about the price of these compared to the price of other headphones that sound just as good. So, as far as comfort goes, I didn't find these to be the most comfortable headphones ever, to be honest. I wore them for about a little more than an hour, and once I got to that hour mark, they started to hurt my ear a little bit and made my ears feel kind of hot or warm, which could be because I'm not used to having headphones on my ear. I'm more or less used to headphones either in my ear or around my ear. So that might take some getting used to for some of you out there. But let's see what he thought about the comfort of these headphones.
Well, I have my own pair of Skull Candy. I think they're GI something. I don't even know. Salvation. I have no clue. But they are definitely, this is definitely more comfortable than that. I don't generally like over-ear headphones because they just hurt my ears, but these ones are actually not that bad. I put them on, and they were really comfortable. I could keep them on for a good amount of time. Not anything too long. If I was gonna watch a movie, I wouldn't really want to put these on, just because of the comfort factor of how I feel. It's all basically personal preference, but still.
And personal preference, I actually do prefer over-ear than on-ear, so that's a perfectly good example of why he's on here too. So you guys can get two opinions on these. As far as the audio quality goes, I've already said a little bit. They do sound really good, and they are a little bass heavy, so if you guys don't like bass, you might not want to consider these. But if you do like bass, these are definitely a good headphone to consider. Now, I tried them with rock, I've tried them with dubstep, I've tried them with rap, I've tried them with talk shows, and I have tried them with video games. So just about everything, just to get an idea, because you never really know what type of music or what you're going to use these for. So I figured I'd test them with all of it, and they do sound good with all of it. They are pretty bass heavy, like I said before, and they sound awesome for games, actually. I really enjoyed them with games. And they sounded great for dubstep because of the bass, and they sound good for just about everything, really. And that's why I feel that these are such a good choice over the Beats, because they sound just about the same. The Beats might have a little more bass, but definitely not $70 worth.
I feel like Beats are only that much more expensive just because of the name.
That's really all it is. If you try these and the Beats side by side, you'd probably agree. You can go to Best Buy and try them out there. That's what we did before we bought them. My dad and I, we tried them both, and we also tried some Bose, which were ridiculously expensive. They did sound better, but not how much they were charging. So they sound great. They have good build quality, and as far as comfort, he really liked the comfort, and I thought it was okay. So a lot of people have their headphones really loud, and sometimes you might not want people around you hearing whatever you're listening to or something like that. So we're gonna actually show you how much these headphones do leak. And before we show you that, I want to talk about the noise canceling real quick. So when you put them on without any sort of audio, they noise cancel a little bit, but you can still hear what's going on around you. But as soon as you turn on that music, even not that loud, you can't really hear anything at all, which some people it's good for and some people it's not good for. So you'll have to decide whether or not you want noise canceling. I think most people would, but I can think of some situations where it might not be so good to have, such as school or something like that. So to test the leak, I'm going to plug these in real quick and turn on some music and put them on. And this song is actually my intro song, and it is Idols by Virtual Riot. So if you like this song, you guys can go check them or him out. And so let's put them on.
I could hear them a little bit.
Okay, so he says he can hear them, and when they're not on your ear at all, they are actually really loud, which is why they might be alright for computer speakers if you don't have any money. See, they are pretty loud without them being on your head, so that's good and bad, I guess. So that's actually about it for these headphones. I don't know if you guys, do you have any more to talk about?
Not really.
Okay, so overall, I would definitely recommend them, and they're probably the best you're gonna find for the price, especially considering they're very customizable, which is not something that you can find very often. So,
Especially with headphones.
yes, so down below there's going to be 2 links, one to his channel and one to an Amazon page if you decide to buy these headphones. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and be sure to stay tuned for more reviews and unboxings and tech videos in general. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye.